Hi, this is Rabbi Daniel Rabin, Rabbi at the Northeastern Jewish Center. So firstly, I assure you, I'm not driving at the moment. I'm pulled over safely on the side of the road. It's bucketing outside, so unfortunately couldn't do my weekly video outdoors as I usually like to do. But I just wanted to focus on one aspect that I saw from a news article, a news item this week, and that was, unfortunately, Maria Sharapova, the famous tennis star, was found with a banned illegal substance in her body. She was taking an illegal or banned drug. And, whatever, I'm sure many more details will come out as the story develops. But I just saw one key part of the story which I thought I would focus on, and that is some of the articles talk about how she was saying that she was unaware that the item she was taking was a banned substance, and she hadn't recently looked at the list of banned products or the banned drugs that were on this list, and she therefore didn't know it was an illegal substance. Now, I'm not going to judge whether Maria is guilty or not, or whether she did know or didn't know, but it was just that one line which caught my attention. That is, she didn't check the latest item. She didn't look at the list. She didn't know. And I think what the problem with that is, and unfortunately it happens in our world over and over again in many different levels and many different contexts, but that is that we often don't take responsibility for what we do. And you cannot use the excuse of I don't know, I didn't know, I didn't bother to check. The Talmud says, Adam mu'ad lo alam. A person is always responsible for his or her actions. And to blame something because you didn't bother to look or to investigate or to take responsibility for your actions is never an excuse in Talmud and in this world. In our portion this week, Parashat Pekudei literally means taking an accounting. And Moses had to take an accounting. He had to count all the items that were donated for the tabernacle and ensure they were used properly. He had to ensure that they were used for what their purpose they were given, and to make sure that every item was accounted for. He couldn't just say, I don't know, I'm not sure, I didn't bother to check. No, you held it responsible for the position you've put yourself in. And you held responsible for the things that you do in this world. And therefore, let us take responsibility and recognize that one day, when we, please God, reach the ripe old age of 120 years old, and we have to give an accounting to the Creator of the world, that the person that's really going to be difficult to give the accounting to is to ourselves, because we're going to have to be honest and sincere. Were we that we are responsible, but did we really take responsibility for our actions, or did we always give excuses and say this person was that person's fault, this person's fault? I give you a blessing, and I'm talking to myself, of course, as well. Let's take responsibility for things we do. Let's ask ourselves, are we doing the right thing? Are we taking an accounting of our daily actions, of the things we're achieving? And please God, if we do that, we'll keep focusing on the right track and achieve great things. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom, and hope to see you next week.